Hello everyone, welcome to Kakao's Hideout. I am Kakaukunemi. Tonight I'm going to do a video reading. This is going to be love reading for the next 30 days. So let's start with, I'm not going to shuffle, I'm just going to do it like this. This is for Aries. For the next 30 days, Aries, the focus will be Five of Wands reversed. So you may feel like nothing's going on. Maybe you feel like you're not in a competitive mood because Aries, you're always competitive. You always see things as a competition. And it seems like for the month of October, it seems like it's almost boring. You're not competing to get the attention of your romantic prospect, and you're also not see you seem to be getting a lot of things so easily. You don't have to compete for it. Let's see why. Okay, this is Six of Wands reversed. This is because um everybody thinks that you've won already. Like they've given you the opportunity. It's for you. You don't have to fight for it. And maybe this is also this may be also because you true making everything about you. That's why you don't have to work too much or work too hard for something that you want to happen in your love life. But the downside of it is that you don't feel the excitement anymore, Aries. So, what do you need to do about this? This is Eight of Pentacles reversed. If you feel like this situation is worthy of your hard work anymore, or if you feel like after doing a lot of things in order to gain what you want for your love life to happen, it seems like um yeah, you got bored. That's what I'm sensing here. You really got bored, like you no longer care if it's going to work or not because the excitement is gone. So you will need to refocus and try to look into the beautiful things this wish fulfillment had given you. Maybe you will need to focus on the kind of partner that you have if you're in a relationship, or maybe you should focus on the freedom if you are single. And if you're going to do that, possible outcome is the Hanged Man upright. So finally, you will be able to focus on what you want to do next because there may be some opportunities or tasks, obligations maybe that you have to put on hold because you were concentrating on your love life. And now that you have your love life, or you have what you want to happen on your love life, you can finally proceed to your next goal. Okay, Aries, nothing much is happening, I think. So let's proceed now to, where's my pen? Let's proceed now to Taurus. Hello, Susie. This is a general reading. What's your sign? I'm done with Aries. I'm Next is Taurus. Your love life, Taurus. Let me see. For the next 30 days, King of Wands reversed and Nine of Wands upright. So be careful if you're involved in a relationship with someone who's already in a marriage or in a relationship as well. Because King of Wands, this is the womanizer king in reverse. So this is a womanizer king. So be careful you're not going to ruin other people's relationship with their wives or their girlfriends. And if you're single, maybe you're going to get the attention of someone who's already in a relationship. Or if both of you are single, maybe this person is someone who does not want to have a commitment. So no matter how passionate you are with the connection, try to make sure that you're on the same page so you won't get disappointed, Taurus. Now, what you need to do about this is Ace of Pentacles. Try to look for something new, especially if your connection with the King of Wands reversed. Or, hi Susie, this is by the way a general reading. If you would like to have a paid personal reading with me, you can check the description box of my previous videos. You can send me a private message on Instagram. That'll be kakaus, KAKAUS underscore hideout. Or you can search kakaukunemi on Facebook and at kakaukunemi on TikTok. Thank you. Anyway, Taurus, you will need to look for somebody else, especially your connection with the King of Wands will only put you through a lot of things in your head. Just take a look at this woman's bees. For me, are like trivial, annoying things that you need to think about. Even in dream interpretation, bees are like trivial things that annoys you, especially when they fly around your head. So try to focus on finding someone else or starting someone new with a different approach. So if you are in a relationship and you're having a passionate connection with someone who's in a marriage or in a relationship, this is an indication that you will need to find someone else. Also applicable for Taurus who are single right now. So make sure you're not going to be the reason for a relationship to get ruined. Now, if you're going to do that, possible outcome is King of Pentacles reversed. You may not know what to do about this, maybe because you have Nine of Wands here. So maybe you're too passionate to ignore it. The passion's too strong. So you will need to stop doing anything. Just don't deal with it if you don't know how to deal with it. Rather than to give in to your impulse and regret it later. So I might as well try to focus on what will attract positive energy and positive karma or good karma into your love life. Okay, so for the next 30 days, Taurus, it seems like you're going to be tempted. And for me, whenever there is temptation going on, and it's actually an opportunity for you to prove yourself if you're worthy of good karma or not. Okay, so that's for you, Taurus. Proceed to Gemini. Gemini, Seven of Swords, lies, secrets. Let's see what this is all about. It has got something to do with the Queen of Swords. So, Gemini, it's either you're going to find out what's true or what's the reality behind a specific situation, a romantic situation, that is, or maybe someone is trying to find out what's actually happening and you are the one hiding something. So, if you're in a relationship, usually the Queen of Swords is the spinster queen. So maybe Gemini, especially if you're a woman, maybe you have been single for so long and you're hiding the dissatisfaction. But if you're in a relationship, that can also be the case. Maybe you're in a relationship and everything's good, but it's boring, and maybe you don't know what to do, how to bring back the spark. However, you can't express how you feel towards the current relationship. That's why you're just keeping it to yourself. And if that's not the case, another scenario can be um, someone's not satisfied with their connection with you and they're just hiding it. They're finding satisfaction someone else. So because Seven of Swords is also about cheating, but it's not for me though. In this reading specifically, it's not concentrating on cheating alone. It's like it's more on keeping something inside in order to keep the peace. Especially the queen that we see here is the queen of swords, the queen of no nonsense things. So if it's not helpful for the situation, they just don't deal with it. So Gemini, maybe you are the one who's trying to push their emotions in because it's very impractical to talk about it, or maybe you just don't know how to express it. Or maybe if you're in a relationship, maybe your partner, if you're single, maybe your romantic prospect, um, are the one who's holding back their feelings because they think that it's not going to be helpful for the situation. Now, what do Hello, Regimons. You're Aquarius, right? I'm still on Taurus. The Empress reversed. What you need to do about this, Gemini, is to focus on your insecurities. So, try not to dismiss it. More like try to dissect where it is coming from, or where is it coming from. What do you think triggers it, and how can you learn to not be triggered by it? Let's say, for example, you grew up in a family where nobody actually talks about their emotions. That's why romantically you're struggling to express your emotions because nobody taught you. So try to focus on that first. And how are you going to handle it? Um, Knowing that that's how you deal with your emotions for the rest since you were young. So try to focus on how are you going to change that. And if you're going to do that, Gemini, possible outcome is reversed. You will be able to acknowledge where the stagnancy of your romantic prospect or your romantic relationships are coming from, and you'll be able to solve it. Bottom of the deck is temperance. You just have to learn how to make a you just have to learn when to express it and when to contain it. It's like you have to learn how to balance your emotions in general. Below the temperance reversed, nine of swords reversed. Stop worrying too much, especially if you're hearing unfair criticisms and unreliable stories from unreliable people. Try to meditate on how you feel towards your love life, may it be you're single or not, and end the disappointment by acknowledging your own insecurities. Okay, Gemini? So that's for you, Gemini. Let's proceed now to Cancer. Cancer's out there for the next 30 days. Possible issue for the next 30 days regarding your love life. Two of Swords reversed. You will need to come up with a decision, finalize a decision. And this got something to do with confidence, with what you really want, with what you are very passionate about. How are you going to pursue it? Maybe this has got something to do with bringing up the spark in a current relationship. If you're single, how are you going to boost your confidence in order to be noticed by that someone that you're attracted to? Now, How are you going to handle the situation? Judgment reversed. This is a warning that in the near future you may get, or in the near future, an opportunity that you've wasted or you never had a chance to grab may resurface. So let's say, for example, you're in a relationship and want to bring back the spark, but you never had the opportunity to do that. Maybe because it was the pandemic, you weren't able to travel, you weren't able to um, be creative with going around and having a date. Now, the situation or the opportunity is going to resurface. Maybe you're going to have a chance to travel or to do an activity together with your partner. If you're single, maybe you had a chance before to date out a specific person, but you let go of the opportunity and now it's coming back. You will be able to meet the person again. And the as an advice card, the judgment reversed is actually giving you a heads up to prepare if you want this opportunity again, because it's going to resurface and you will need to grab it if you want it. Now, come from Five of Swords reversed. You may reconnect with people that you don't think you'll ever have the chance to see again or talk to again. Because Five of Swords is letting go of someone after a big argument or a big fight. But in reverse, it seems like now you're realizing that you understand that person's perspective because you're going through the same thing. Like you were against them because you haven't experienced their own situation. And now that you're in the same situation that they were in before, you understand fully what they have been going through when you were fighting. So you will need to reconnect with that person. This can also be applicable uh, if it's a situation like you were judging a situation that you weren't able to experience, and now that you're in it, you will need to reconnect yourself with that situation in order for you to understand it fully. Okay, Cancer? So that's for you, Cancer. If you like the part of the videos, Lions, where are you? The devil reversed. So finally, you will be able to let go of a very toxic, a very toxic situation or relationship. If you're single, maybe you weren't able to date out or to meet or to at least get introduced to someone or to anyone because of a very suffocating situation. Maybe you're always the one being left at home. That's why you can't date out. Or maybe there's an elderly that you need to take care of. That's why you can't go anywhere you want to go anytime you want to go. So finally, that's going to end for the next 30 days. Whatever it is that's holding you back to now, allow your transformation to happen. Make way for the transformation to happen. So the old situation is going to let you go. You will be involved maybe with a different person or in a different situation with a different mindset. So embrace it. And if you're going to do that, possible you, Leo, is the world, completion, rebirth. Finally, you will be able to start whatever it is you want to happen to your romantic relationship, and you will be able to accomplish it. Okay, so that's for you, Leo. If you like the part of the video, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's proceed to Virgo. First, you will need to do something that you usually do not do. maybe it's very unlikely that you're going to do this. It actually opposes your usual reputation, Virgo. And maybe this has got something to do with, let me see, Ten of Cups reversed. Ten of Cups for me is security, especially emotionally. So maybe for the next 30 days, Virgo, you will be challenged to pursue something that you're not interested in just for the sake of doing something new. Or maybe something that you possible outcome for you, Virgo, is Four of Wands, comfort and ease, a happy, domestic, comfortable life. So, yeah, maybe you need to take a risk every now and then. Try not to worry about how other people are going to think of you. What are they going to say behind your back? That's none of your business. Their perception of you is not your responsibility, Virgo. So I think this is what the card is trying to tell you. Okay? So there, that's for you, Virgo. Let's proceed to Libra. Whoever's Libra, for the next 30 days, Libra, for the next 30 days, the issue will be about the Fool, taking a risks, doing something new. Since this is an old man, maybe there's something you need to try that's very unlikely. This may also be similar to Virgo, but what is this all about? What risk? Maybe you want to try, but you're being held back by social standards. If I'm going to do this, if I'm going to have a relationship with that person, it's very unlikely that I'm going to get involved in a relationship with a person like this one. What are they going to say? Hello, Letitia. So, let me see. So, yeah, maybe this risk that the cards are talking about, Libra, maybe this has got something to do with something that triggers your insecurity. Maybe you wanted to try it, but you're conscious about what other people's reaction may be. That's why you don't try it. But deep inside, you badly want to try this one. Uh, I'm doing a general reading, Letitia, but for paid personal reading, you will need to send me a private message. But I will try a different live wherein my viewers can ask a question. Just not now. Sorry. Anyway, let's go back to Libra. So, King of Cups reverse, this is someone who cannot contain their emotions anymore. This is someone who's trying to keep their emotions together, but unfortunately, they are prone to emotional tantrums, to blow ups. So, there's a big possibility that the risk that you may want to try for the next 30 days, Libra, will trigger you to be totally emotional. Like you have been trying your best to please other people for the rest of your life, and you can't seem to do what you want with your love life. That's why you're taking this risk. And I'm hearing to hell with their opinions, to hell with what they're going to say. Now, Ace of Wands. It is good that you're going to have like a new mindset, that finally you're going to start something new out of the standards that has been presented to you since you were young. Now let's see what will happen if that's what you're going to do. Queen of Pentacles reversed. You and the people around you will never know what to expect. How are they going to deal with the situation that you're trying to get into, and how to handle you. So it's like, I won't be surprised, Libra, if all of a sudden people are washing their hands off of you. Like, I no longer know you. This is not you. It's very unlikely that you're going to get into a relationship with that type of person. I don't know how to handle the situation with you. You're on your own. Um, if you're going to, possible outcome for you, Libra, is the star. Don't lose hope. You're trying to build your own standards. You're trying to build your own perspective of how you want your love life to be outside the social norm, outside the social standards. So be it. Pray. Star is hopefulness. This is wishful thinking. And being a Libra ascendant myself, I don't take risks. Actually, risks is very unlikely for a Libra. So if a Libra takes a risk, usually they've already evaluated the pros and cons of the situation 1,000 times. They're as overthinking as Virgo. So yeah, don't lose hope and pray. Take a risk. Nothing new will come out of anything that you're going to do from a routine. So you need to change something to, just like what I said in the Virgo reading. Nothing new will come out of something that you've done over and over again. So you need to do something else in order to get a different result. Okay, Libra? So that's for you, Libra. If you like the part of the video, like, share, comments, and subscribe. And let's proceed to Scorpio. Any Scorpios out there? So for the next 30 days, Scorpio. The issue for the next 30 days, the Queen of Cups, happiness, emotional security. And I'm hearing even your own mother will be happy for you. Let's see why. It's because, oh, Scorpio, maybe you have taken your time. You have taken too much time to finalize this decision regarding your love life. So if you're in a relationship, maybe you've been in a relationship for too long and you haven't married yet, and now you're finalizing the marriage. And excuse me, if you're single, maybe you have been. Yes, Andrea, I've done Aries already. You can go back to the very start. Thank you. Anyway, for you, Scorpio, it seems like, yeah, you've taken your time. If you're in a relationship, maybe you've been boyfriend girlfriend for a very long time, and now you're finalizing the wedding, the marriage decisions. If you're single, maybe finally you're allowing yourself to be in a relationship. So, and I'm also hearing that maybe you're satisfied with your savings now, Scorpio, than before. And just take a look at the Knight of Pentacles in the card. It seems like he had been working hard and finally have done it. And I'm being drawn to the wheat. Is this wheat? So you've done your work, you've done your job, you're preparing for this. I'm hearing flash mob proposal. So that can be the plan of any Scorpios watching now. So yeah, it seems like you're finalizing something. Everybody's happy for you, especially and specifically your mother. And I'm hearing there's and they're still and she's still happy that finally you've decided on settling down. Okay. Now, what do you need to do about this? What do you need to do? Scorpio? For the next 30 days, justice reversed. Things will not go well, especially I'm hearing about documents or legal issues. Maybe there are also some problems. I'm being drawn to the feather. Okay, feathers are usually perceived as signs from above or confirmations from your angels that they are watching, that they're giving you messages. But since the justice card is reversed, there's a possibility that the your it's not that your intuition is saying something wrong to you. It seems like a message from above or from a spirit guide. I don't believe in spirit guides though. Actually, I do believe in spirit guides, but I don't consult them. Um, but it seems like you misinterpreted something, Scorpio. Maybe you've consulted a spiritualist, a witch, or I'm hearing hex. And you will need to pull out your practical self, Scorpio, and ask your loved ones around you. This is not a traditional card for witchcraft or love spells, but for some reason, I'm being called to tell you, Scorpio, you will need to evaluate how you deal with your love life before, and is it normal compared to how you deal with your love life now. Like for example, you don't usually get involved in a relationship with someone who's jobless, or maybe in a relationship it's always a give and take for you. It's a must that there's reciprocation in the relationship, but for some reason something's changed and it's fishy towards the people around you, especially those people who have known you for years. Like for example, just what I've said, maybe you usually search for a romantic partner that reciprocates effort, time, attention towards you, and then all of a sudden, in this situation, you're finalizing a decision in a relationship wherein you're the only one who's giving and nothing's reciprocated for you. So maybe you need to look at the situation that way in order to notice something, because I'm sensing something fishy, like someone around you, a friend or a cousin maybe, who's thinking that this is not you. You're hearing that with an Indian accent. Why are you doing this to yourself? Maybe this is an Indian woman. I don't know. And let me see. If you're going to do this, possible outcome is Four of Swords. You will be able to pull back and meditate on the situation if you're actually doing the right thing. I will pray for you because I'm also Scorpio moon. So, yeah, try to observe Scorpio. You're good at that. And ask the observations of the people around you, especially those that you love and trust. You need to wake up, I'm hearing. So, yeah, update me on the comment section what's happening. And I keep on hearing the Indian voice. Why are you doing this to yourself? Like that accent. Like, why do you allow this? That kind of accent. I'm sorry, I'm not being racist here, but that's what I'm hearing. Like that person is very incredulous. Hello, Sunny girl. Thank you. So there, that's for you, Scorpio. Let's see to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, anybody Sagittarius out there? Okay, Sagittarius. For the next 30 days, Night of Wands, an event, a party. You will be invited, go out with a group of people. Or maybe this is just you wanting to travel, get involved romantically in a casual way, no commitments. And I'm also hearing if there is someone around you, Sagittarius, who's got the Knight of Wands energy, they just arrived, they want to flirt, then make sure you're not going to fall head over heels with this person because they're leaving after a few days. Now, let's see what is this card. The High Priestess. Your intuition will be talking to you. Listen to him. Like at first sight, I'm seeing. Just take a look at this High Priestess. And then the Knight of Wands. It seems like the Knight of Wands is eyeing the High Priestess. Because take a look at the crotch part of the High Priestess. But the High Priestess is like, that's not for you. Even the owl's got the side eye. Anyway, follow your intuition. It will be your intuition is going to be very chatty with you. And this has got something to do with somebody's flighty energy. They may look like they're looking for a commitment, but they're actually not. Now, what you need to do about this is Five of Pentacles reversed. Five of Pentacles upright is a flirtation card. Reversed, no. Try to flirt with me, I'm going to listen, but I'm not going to flirt back. That's the kind of energy you need to exude, Sagittarius. Let's see why. That is because Three of Swords reversed. You just moved on from past romantic disappointments. You don't need this one. And if you're going to do that, I'm hearing I'm hearing a Capricorn say, "Hurry, there's nothing much going on with Sagittarius." Anyway, if you're going to do that, possible outcome for you, Sagittarius, is Four of Cups reversed. You will need to give in to to the situation that nothing's going to happen. No good thing is going to come out of this connection. So again, just like what I've said before, whenever I see temptations happening, it's an opportunity for you to prove your worth to the universe if you're worthy of a good karma. So maybe this is one of the few tests you're going to encounter, Sagittarius. Like someone's going to flirt, and th- he's actually trouble when he walked in, a Swifty here. And yeah, you'll need to tell this person to F off. And there's nothing you can do about it. And that's it. I'm hearing the Capricorn. Get on with it, Capricorn time. Sorry, Sagittarius. I have a very impatient Capricorn. Anyway, if you like the part of the video, like, share, comment, and subscribe, please. Thank you. Let's proceed. Capricorn, who are you? Why are you so ah, why are you so impatient? What do you wanna hear? Capricorn for the next 30 days, Knight of Swords, upright. See, impatient. So this may be an unexpected visitor, unexpected opportunity to, I'm hearing, to fall in love again, which is cheesy. Anyway, two butterflies, two soulmates, two twin flames, maybe are beginning to get introduced in the physical dimension. Anyway, Capricorn, there must be a document that will require you to travel somewhere, to process it, to be there for it, to complete it. And this may be an unexpected travel wherein You receive a notification, you will need to go through this process to get this document. We will need to fly you to that place in order for you to finalize something. And you will need to go. It seems like that's the start of whatever revamp you needed for your love life. And this has got something to do, let me see, strength reversed with health, with something that maybe had been trying to be retained for so long, but now is seems like it's needed to be let go of. Let's say, for example, a house that needs to be passed on because somebody died, or maybe this has got something to do with somebody's health, like the hospital can't do anything about the patient anymore and they will need to euthanize it. Is that legal? um or maybe somebody's dog, or someone got imprisoned, like you need to go there to, I don't know, to pay bail. So yeah, it seems like it's a personal thing or a family thing. Like you need to be there to accomplish something, probably about a document, because something needs to be let go of. They can't retain that person, can't retain that situation, that animal anymore. That, like, they need to get it off of their shoulders. They don't want to be responsible about it anymore or about that person anymore. So that's the scenario I'm seeing. Now, what do you need to do about this, Capricorn? Page of Wands reversed. Try not to be impatient, especially if this is an impromptu travel or an impromptu visitor and you're not prepared for it. And you like being prepared, Capricorn, so maybe this may piss you off. But what does it got to do with your love life? Let me see. This is a love reading. What is it? Oh, okay. So maybe this is a breakup. Maybe maybe someone is wanting you to take care of them, but you don't want to anymore. Maybe this is an ex-wife, an ex-girlfriend, an ex-boyfriend, ex-husband that is wanting to get something from you so they can get back at you. No, I mean to so they can return home with you. That, like, let's say for example, let's say for example you have an ex-wife or an ex-girlfriend who had been imprisoned. They needed bail, and out of conscience you have to go to wherever they were jailed, and you need to pay bail in order to get them out of there. And then you're wanting to move on with your life. At the same time, that person that you've helped, they were expecting that you're still together, that you still care because you bailed them out. But actually, what needed to be done here is to take the breakup seriously, to have closure. Because you're the Page of Wands reversed, you're running thin with your patience. You don't want to do anything with this person anymore. So take it however it resonates. Now, if you're going to do that, possible outcome for you, Capricorn, Six of Pentacles reversed. This person is not going to do as you say. They're going to cause problems because this is a give and take thing. Like, if somebody gives the other person, they're going to give that thing back. So it seems like, Capricorn, you would like to let go of the this other person, but the person is not going to do that. But If you're going to insist, especially, I do not see any love in here. Possibility is Five of Cups reversed. They will be saddened by your decision, Capricorn, but eventually they're going to accept it. So there. Okay? So that's for you, Capricorn. If you like the part of the video, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's proceed to Aquarius. Reggie, you're still there? Aquarius. For the next 30 days, Aquarius, Reggie. Ten of Wands. Burdens, obligations, heavy responsibilities. Let's see what this is all about. The Chariot reversed. It seems like with these two, it seems like this is actually about a decision that you don't want to make. It's I'm hearing it's not your issue. You have nothing to do with this. But for some reason you're being pushed into completing something, into finishing something that you have nothing to do about. Let's see what this is all about. Aquarius. This has got something to do with Seven of Wands. Not giving up. Being there for everyone. Okay, maybe this has got something to do with an Aquarius. May it be an Aquarius in a relationship or a single Aquarius. The, the scenario I had in mind is applicable to both. It seems like you have obligations that interfere with your love life. Like, let's say, for example, I'm a Filipino. In our culture, it's always a must to provide for the family, especially if you're the one working abroad and have a big paycheck. So maybe instead of focusing on saving money in order for you to get married, or maybe saving money in order for you to buy your own house or buy your own property, you can't do it because of this. You're being burdened by obligations that maybe you're on the verge to say no, but for some reason you can't. So you will need to this is actually when it's reversed, this is prioritizing yourself. But this is multitasking, not giving up on what you want, at the same time not necessarily giving up with what you have right now as your obligation. So it seems like instead of keep on thinking if you let go of that obligation or not, try to think, Aquarius, if you let go of this obligation so you can concentrate on your romantic situation, ask yourself, are you going to be satisfied? Are you going to be happy? Is it going to feel like fulfillment to you? Or if you let go of that obligation and concentrate on your romantic life, isn't that going to give you a lot of guilt? So, what will actually be um, more soothing to your mind, Aquarius? To let go of the obligation and concentrate on your love life? Or, I know, right, Reggie? It's either let go of your obligations and concentrate on your love life, or let go of your love life first and focus obligation. Now, this is an advice is actually multitasking. You have um continue with the obligation at the same time make way for yourself to gradually work for the progress of your love life. So it's like it seems like the cards are basically telling you, Aquarius, let's say if we're going to put the scenario that I gave earlier, into the reading, it seems like the cards are telling you, Aquarius, to cut your paycheck in half. The other half is for the family, the other half is for your future property, future wedding expenses, future travel expenses, in order for you to find the one out there, whichever is it that's resonating to your situation right now. Now, if you're going to do that, Aquarius, Ace of Swords, that will actually ease your mind. Instead of you choosing which are you going to choose, your love life or your obligations, you can actually handle both. You don't need to choose. And then you will be able to focus on what you want to do next. Okay, Aquarius? So that's for you, Aquarius. And if you like the part of the video, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Tell your friends about my readings. Thank you. Let's proceed now to Pisces. Pisces, for the next 30 days, Page of Pentacles, a message, probably from a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Not necessarily, but this is someone that I'm hearing from a childhood friend or someone that you've met in the past. Maybe you've done origami with this person, and maybe this person is Chinese eyed. Take it however it resonates. Now, let's see what is the message going to be about. The Emperor reversed. So the lack of control, maybe in their situation, it is also possible that they have no control with their emotions anymore. That's why they're trying to reach out to you, Pisces. Now, what do you need to do about this, Pisces? Page of Cups. Follow your heart. You're welcome, Reggie. Tell your friends, please. Okay, for Pisces, the advice is Page of Cups. Acknowledge how you feel towards this person. Is this person going to be something that you're interested in? Do you have feelings for this person? Do you think it's going to be a good man? Are you at least curious about this person? Do you like this person? And all that. Now, if you want to do that, possible outcome, Pisces, for you is Six of Cups first. Whatever feelings you've had in the past, may it be you falling in love with this person even though you never really liked them in the past, or vice versa, it's going to help you finalize a decision they're going to if you would like to start a connection with this person. The It seems like the cards are genuinely saying follow your heart. Do not base on what happened in the past. Maybe this was your bully when you were in high school. Maybe this was your worst enemy in the village when you were in grade school. Who cares what happened in the future? What actually needs to be acknowledged in this connection is how do you feel about this person now? Okay, Pisces? So there. That's for you, everyone. Again, this is a general reading. If it doesn't resonate, please do not take the message. If you have any suggestions for future pick a card readings, just comment down below. I have my PayPal on my previous videos. You can check that out. What else? Yeah, because I will need to have a laptop. I will need to have access on a laptop or a PC in order for me to edit the description box. So I will do that tomorrow. So if you're going to take a look at the description box right now, it's empty. And yeah, tell your friends about my readings. By the way, I am also using your suggested pick a card topics on my TikTok. That'll be at kakaukunemi. That's KAKAUKUNEMI. Both on Twitter and on TikTok. My Instagram is kakaos underscore hideout. And you can search kakaukunemi on Facebook if you have Facebook. Okay, that'll be all. Again, thank you so much for watching. Have a nice one.